Welcome to Tesla Vision. Today we will talk about the most recent Tesla news and updates. Let's get into it right away. Tesla, the undisputed leader in the EV sector, deserves another round of applause for beating the Wall Street estimates of 168,000 vehicles made in its first quarter of 2021. On the 2nd of April, Tesla caught the rapt attention of investors and EV enthusiasts after it announced that it had produced a total of 180,338 vehicles and delivered 184,800 vehicles in the first quarter of 2021. Under the leadership of CEO Elon Musk, Tesla has recorded more than double last year's figures amidst a global shortage of computer chips that has hit the auto industry hard. As noted in the Friday press release, the California-based EV maker never provided production figures for its older versions of Model X or Model S. However, about 2,020 units of the Model S sedan and Model X SUV were delivered in the first quarter. The company says it has already shut down Model S and Model X production lines and that new equipment is being installed at the Fremont, California, in preparation for the production of the refreshed versions. Our new Model X and Model S vehicles have been exceptionally well received, with the new equipment installed and tested in the first quarter, and we are in the early stages of ramping production, Tesla said in a statement. Despite the absence of 50% of Tesla's all-electric models, the company managed to add about 100,000 units in the first quarter of 2021, compared to what it produced last year, pushing the figures from 88,400 units to 184,800 units. Tesla has far exceeded Wall Street's estimates in the last few days. Leading up to the release of Tesla's first quarter production and delivery report, we reported about the company's first quarter estimates carried out by various analysts. The Street had estimated Tesla would deliver between 160,000 and 172,000 vehicles in the first quarter. Even Tesla bulls such as Pierre Ferragu of New Street Research and Gene Munster of Loop Ventures were also penciling in numbers in the same range. This is where Mr. Musk's outlook becomes remarkably accurate. In his 2019 quote regarding Tesla Model X and Model S, Musk noted that these two vehicles were never going to take Tesla into the stratosphere, which meant something like their importance to the future of the company is minuscule. The company does not need them to expand or sustain demand. According to Musk, the company can maintain or even improve its sales with only Model 3 and the Model Y. Tesla calls its great flagship vehicles Model 3 and Model Y pieces of art. Recently, Motor Trend crowned Tesla Model S the best car in its 70-year history. The demand for Tesla's relatively expensive vehicles, analysts surveyed by FactSet estimate that the average starting price of a Tesla vehicle is $49,100, remains solid despite the pandemic and economic upheavals. Some of the reasons behind Tesla's first quarter sales surge could be its Gigafactory Shanghai, currently ramping up the production of the made-in-China Model Y. We are encouraged by the strong reception of the Model Y in China and are quickly progressing to full production capacity, the automaker noted in a statement. According to Wedbush analyst Dan Ives, China and Europe played a bigger role in Tesla's overall numbers. We believe China and Europe were particularly robust this quarter, as the trajectory now puts Musk & Co. to exceed 850K for the year, which is well ahead of whisper expectations, Ives stated. In a separate story that's also making headlines, Tesla is planning massive recruitment at Gigafactory, Texas. The outspoken business mogul and Tesla's chief executive officer Elon Musk took on Twitter on Wednesday evening to announce that his company had been planning to hire 10,000 employees at Gigafactory, Texas by the end of 2022. Over 10,000 people are needed at Giga Texas just through 2022, CEO Elon Musk tweeted. Throughout the process of ramping up the production of Model Y, Model 3, Cybertruck, Tesla Semi, and battery cells, the automaker has been frequently hiring people in its three factories: Gigafactory Berlin, Gigafactory Texas, and Gigafactory Shanghai. Earlier in March, we reported on Tesla's posting several new employment opportunities at Gigafactory Berlin. Tesla has previously announced plans to hire around 7,000 employees. Already, some of the 7,000 employees have been hired and placed as warehouse employees as of November 2020. Even some days before Mr. Musk announced via Twitter that Tesla would be hiring over 10,000 people at Gigafactory, Texas, a quick survey through Tesla's careers page indicated that the American EV maker posted at least 280 new jobs postings for the Gigafactory, Texas. Recently, Tesla added another new batch of almost 50 new job openings for the facility. The job categories range from human resources, manufacturing, engineering and IT, construction, sales, customer support to battery cell production. Last year in June, Tesla promised to bring at least 9,000 jobs for its Cybertruck factory. Later in November the same year, a number of panelists from the second annual East Austin Growth Summit estimated that Tesla Giga-Texas could bring the Lone Star State about 15,000 jobs. In total, Tesla employed more than 70,000 people as of the end of 2020. With dozens of large Tesla projects coming up in Texas and other places, the automaker could well employ over 100,000 people by the end of next year. Musk seems adamant about hiring middle-skilled workers at the facility in Austin. Chris Riley, a director of recruiting and workforce development for Tesla, said that the company has already established relationships with local learning institutions and is aiming to hire students who can graduate high school and start working at Gigafactory, Texas, while furthering their education. According to Austin Business Journal, Austin Community College, Houston Tillotson University, the University of Texas, and Del Valle Independent School District are among the several schools with which Tesla has already established relationships. Tesla's move to recruit less skilled workers could provide great opportunities, not only for students, but also for those Americans whose entry-level jobs have been cut with shutdowns in various sectors like hospitality and tourism industries. In other closely related news, a recent flyover of Tesla Gigafactory Shanghai in China revealed that the construction work has been progressing at an ultra-high pace. The beautiful footage gives a clear indication that the made-in-China Model 3 and Model Y production is in full swing. We already know that the combined potential manufacturing capacity of Tesla's Gigafactory Shanghai is about 450,000 Model 3, Model Y cars per year. This figure is pretty impressive, considering the fact that the facility is only in its second year of production. As of now, the automaker has already started Model Y deliveries. Nevertheless, even at this stage and ahead of the new planned $25,000 electric vehicle for the Chinese market, a bigger production facility is absolutely necessary to accommodate Model Y production. A local media outlet, WUA, had noted preliminary work going on the Southeast Regional Expansion Project and Phase 2 supplemental construction. When the construction kicked off on the site, it was still unclear if Tesla was the sole bidder for the land. But now Tesla appears to be expanding on more land on the east side of the Gigafactory Shanghai. There are also new buildings coming up between the existing ones at the current site. Looking at the progress, it looks like the construction of Phase 2 supplemental project is proceeding at a neck-breaking speed. While the construction at this site started a bit late compared to several projects under the construction at the plant, frames, buildings, and other structures are being erected day and night. Although excavators are still working on the land, the southeast expansion site does appear to be in a hurry. Maybe the construction will gain momentum once the second phase of the supplementary construction is fully complete. Judging from the recent leaks, the piece of land from where the expansion is taking place looks quite expansive, covering almost 460,000 square meters, 113.6 acres in area. It is smaller than Gigafactory Shanghai's existing site, but the new expansion would likely support the volume production of Model 3 and Model Y and Tesla's most affordable $25,000 EV. Tesla is committed to expanding its market share in China with the release of China-made Model Y, which is a disruptor in the lucrative crossover market. Despite Tesla's cars being subjected to a wave of anti-Tesla media coverage, the demand for both the Model 3 and Model Y continues to surge. And with a compelling $25,000 electric vehicle in its repertoire, there is no denying Tesla will become a true mass-market automaker in future. Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. We post videos daily, so feel free to subscribe and stay up to date on all most recent news and updates.